The success of Starship Flight 5 marked a historic milestone in spaceflight, opening new frontiers in our journey to the stars. But behind these groundbreaking achievements, SpaceX faces a complex challenge, navigating through regulatory hurdles that could slow down the pace of innovation. Recent developments have brought this issue into sharp focus. In California, SpaceX's plans to increase Falcon 9 launches hit regulatory roadblocks. Meanwhile, the FAA's approval process continues to be a point of heated debate in Washington. Now a powerful voice has entered the conversation. U.S. Senator Jerry Moran is taking a bold stance, pushing for faster launch approvals and increased transparency from the FAA. With NASA's Artemis program depending on timely Starship launches and national security missions hanging in the balance, the stakes couldn't be higher. The outcome of this regulatory battle could reshape the future of American spaceflight. Welcome to Elon Musk 24 Hours, where we bring you the latest developments in the world of SpaceX and space exploration. Let's dive right in. On October 28th, during a critical Senate appropriations hearing, Senator Jerry Moran delivered a powerful message that resonated through the halls of Congress. His target? The FAA's launch approval process, a system he claims is not just slow, but potentially threatening America's position in the space race. Behind the scenes, this public confrontation was preceded by months of mounting tension. Internal sources reveal that SpaceX engineers had been working around the clock, often sleeping at their desks to meet the FAA's ever-changing requirements. "We're submitting thousands of pages of documentation for each launch," confided a senior SpaceX engineer, speaking on condition of anonymity. The level of detail required has become almost overwhelming. The frustration reached a boiling point during a closed-door meeting in September, where SpaceX executives presented data showing that their safety record far exceeded industry standards. The company's internal analysis demonstrated a 99.97% success rate across all Falcon 9 launches, a statistic that makes the increasing regulatory scrutiny particularly hard to swallow. The current pace of FAA approvals isn't just a bureaucratic inconvenience, Moran declared during the hearing. It's actively hampering our national objectives. Just days earlier, he had taken an even bolder step, sending a direct letter to FAA Administrator Mike Whitaker, demanding immediate reforms in transparency and execution speed. The timing couldn't be more crucial. SpaceX's Starship program stands at a pivotal moment after Flight 5's success. The company has demonstrated its capability to safely launch the world's largest rocket. Yet the path to Flight 6 remains clouded by regulatory uncertainty. Elon Musk's response to Moran's intervention was brief but telling, much appreciated, a simple acknowledgement that speaks volumes about the frustration within the industry. But this isn't just about SpaceX. The broader implications that touch every corner of America's space ambitions. NASA's Artemis program, our ambitious plan to return to the moon, depends heavily on Starship's development. Each regulatory delay ripples through the entire timeline, potentially giving competitors like China more time to catch up in the lunar race. The challenge extends beyond Texas. On the West Coast, SpaceX is fighting a different battle. The California Coastal Commission, CCC, has thrown up roadblocks against the company's plans to increase Falcon 9 launches from Vandenberg Space Force Base. SpaceX's bold response? They've accused the CCC of overstepping its authority, arguing that the Commission's actions violate the U.S. Constitution. The situation in California has created unexpected ripple effects throughout the aerospace industry. Multiple satellite companies have reported delays in their deployment schedules, with one CEO stating, "These delays aren't just numbers on a spreadsheet. They're affecting real-world applications, from climate monitoring to global communications." The impact extends to local communities as well. In Vandenberg, where SpaceX operations support thousands of jobs, economic uncertainty looms. Local business owner Maria Rodriguez, whose restaurant has served SpaceX employees for years, notes, "When launches slow down, we all feel it. This isn't just about space, it's about our community." The company's plans for the West Coast are ambitious, aiming for 50 launches per year. These aren't just commercial missions. Many are critical national security launches. The Vandenberg location is particularly crucial for certain orbital paths that can't be achieved from Florida, making these delays a matter of national security concern. Internal documents reveal SpaceX's frustration. Rarely has a government agency made so clear that it was exceeding its authorized mandate. The company argues these delays aren't just affecting their business. They're impacting America's entire space infrastructure. The stakes are even higher when we consider the U.S. Space Force's National Security Space Launch Program. SpaceX's role is set to expand significantly as other contractors face their own challenges. From 2026 to 2029, during Phase 3 of the program, the launch frequency requirements will increase dramatically. The Pentagon's reliance on SpaceX for classified missions, like last year's X-37B launch on Falcon Heavy, underscores the national security implications of these regulatory delays. And then there's the moon race. China's rapid progress has caught the attention of space policy experts worldwide. NASA's Artemis roadmap, with SpaceX's Starship serving as the human landing system, aims to put Americans back on the lunar surface by 2026. But this timeline assumes a steady cadence of test flights and development launches, something the current regulatory environment seems increasingly hostile toward. The growing coalition of voices calling for reform includes Texas Congressman Keith Self, who's advocating for 25 launches at Starbase, and California Congressman Kevin Kiley. Even presidential candidates have weighed in on the debate, recognizing its significance for American leadership in space. The FAA's common defense, lack of human resources, rings hollow to many industry observers. As one senior aerospace executive noted, if they knew launches would increase, why weren't preparations made years ago? This criticism reflects a broader concern. Is our regulatory framework ready for the future of spaceflight? For SpaceX, these challenges come at a crucial time. The company isn't just pushing boundaries with Starship. Their Falcon 9 program aims to achieve 148 launches this year, a record that would cement SpaceX's position as the world's most active launch provider. Each regulatory delay doesn't just affect individual launches, it impacts the entire cadence of America's space program. As we stand at this critical juncture in spaceflight history, the choice becomes clear. Our regulatory framework must evolve or risk becoming the greatest obstacle to American space leadership. The success of Starship Flight 5 has shown what's possible when innovation meets opportunity, but the path forward requires more than just technical breakthroughs. It demands a regulatory environment that can keep pace with the rapid advancement of space technology. The coming months will be decisive. With Flight 6 on the horizon and ambitious launch targets for both Starship and Falcon 9, SpaceX's ability to maintain its revolutionary pace may well depend on how quickly these regulatory challenges can be resolved. The stakes extend far beyond corporate success. They touch the very heart of America's space ambitions, from national security to our return to the moon. If you care about the future of space exploration and want to stay informed about these critical developments, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community here at Elon Musk 24 Hours. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on how these regulatory challenges should be addressed. Your voice matters in this important discussion. Don't forget to hit the like button if you found this analysis valuable, and share it with fellow space enthusiasts who need to understand these crucial issues. Together, we're watching history unfold in real time. This is Kevin from Elon Musk 24 Hours, where we bring you the latest and most impactful news from the world of SpaceX and space exploration. Until next time, keep reaching for the stars.